Hi everybody. So I wanted to kind of go over what exactly Page Speed Insights is and how it really makes a huge difference on your ranking as a signal. Google's getting more concerned about the architecture of the site more so than they ever have. The code, the overall scoring of what it's looking at. So it's looking at a lot of different things. I'm just going to give you an example here of my site just to kind of as a reference point. Well, it helps if I put in the right thing. So just so you know, you don't want to actually do the HTTP, you just want to do it puts it in for you. Or you can do the www dot. Anyways, this is going to give you a couple ideas as to what's going on here. And the reason why I actually had the speeds better, but I took them down just to show you what your site's not supposed to look like versus what it should probably look like. So with that said, so it's giving me some things that it's basically saying that I should fix. This one's pretty hard to figure out, especially when you're dealing with WordPress and certain things. It's not necessary to fix this. It can cause a lot of issues with actually rendering the site. So typically I don't pay too much attention to that. There's a couple workarounds that can work on some of those things, but it doesn't do everything. This is another thing that a lot of people miss, and also compression and certain things like this. Obviously images, all your JavaScript minifications, etc. So I'm only passing 3 rules, and my user experience isn't too bad. So I'm passing 5 rules. I could be at least maybe another point or right at 100. Again, if you're in the green, you're pretty good. Actually, really good. The key is to get out of the red. It's easier to get the desktop in green, and usually you get your mobile into the orange as an example. So again, this is what you don't want your site to look like in Google's eyes currently. So I had better speeds on that, and I'll adjust those later. Let me give you an example of a client of mine who is awesome. So I'm just going to use him as an example to show you when you actually do things properly what happens. So on mobile he's a 67. That's actually really good for mobile. It probably could get higher, but the thing is when you start messing with this, you start messing with the rendering of the site. So you get these weird things that happen. So typically I stay away from this until that gets a little more refined. So overall, he has a really good situation going on. So again, this is a little more advanced stuff. We don't really get into that, but he's passing 7 rules, and his user experience is 100 out of 100. That's super important to have that. Now, his desktop is 87. He's in the green. He's doing really, really well. Again, this one here, not a big deal. Some of this here again. So he's passing 7 rules yet again on here. He does have leverage browsing in place, but there's some third-party stuff that one cannot control. So then you just kind of think about what's important, and that's how I've gauged things. Obviously maps are important for people to see, so that's important. Facebook, stuff like that. So it's all critical stuff. So I wanted to show you the difference, and I'm actually offering a service, speed optimization service, based on price on performance, and you can find out more about that actual survey. But it equates to about $100 at the end of the day, which makes it very affordable for yet another signal to be adjusted on Google, so you have that higher ranking taking place. All right, looking forward to working with you guys. Just fill out the form, and I'll be in touch. Thanks.